Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of April 2016. Now, I'm sorry I did not get through to do the March Tarotscopes. I was busy with work obligations and travel. However, I am here now. So we're going to look at your home and your family and your career goals and aspirations. We'll look at your finance, health and well-being, and your relationship areas. The first thing that you've got around you in connection with your home and your family is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is telling you to slow things down. This is a time of reassessing what's really going on in the home, what changes can be made and how they can be made, and this is to do so that they're a little bit more successful and not so time consuming, because it shows here that there has been a financial glitch or a problem going on in the home for some time. Now you're being asked to really go back and reassess this, see if this is the time that you really need to be making these changes, or can you wait a little bit longer. In connection with your career goals and opportunities. All right, you've got the Emperor in reverse. I had a mental blank there. Emperor in reverse. This generally means that don't jump to conclusions. It means that the jury's out. We don't know what's really going on, so be very careful not to cut your nose off despite your face. There are changes going on. This is definite, okay? However, before you come to the conclusion that it's not going to be favorable for you, or maybe somebody doesn't like you, maybe you've been missed over, whatever it may be, just wait it out, because like I said, things are inconclusive. Your patience may be the very key to you getting what you want, other than kind of jumping boat or jumping ship beforehand and then kind of feeling like, oh my goodness, I should have waited because it would have worked out in my favor. Maybe you're getting a pre-warning already. For those that are looking for work, it's about you really cutting through, looking through the wheat and the chaff and looking at what's going to work for you and what isn't. Sometimes something can be labeled completely different as far as a job descriptive is, and once you've really dug underneath the surface, you probably find it's absolutely perfect for you. Don't be afraid to kind of go outside your normal scope. Understand that sometimes what is being offered may be completely different, okay, than what you think. Give it a chance, see how you go. You may not be as disappointed as what you think. In connection with your finances, look, you've got the Four of Swords sitting here, so health and well-being is definitely going to be on the cards as far as money is concerned, but also recovering money. So if you've had money that's been tied up for some time, it may be about to be released, maybe you're owed a little bit of money, maybe it's a bit of back pay and so forth, all the rest of it. If you're investing into a financial health fund, or you're looking at ways of kind of like going to the gym or things like this, this could be very, very strongly linked to your financial decision making during this period of time. In connection with your health and your well-being, well, you got the Six of Swords in reverse, which is apprehension and caution. This tells you not to jump into anything without really reading the fine print. Don't give yourself an absolute commitment to stick to a goal, okay, or even take on any medication or medical advice until you've got a second opinion. It could be that you need to have this, however, part of you is kind of holding back. Maybe you've been asking to have something looked at or done, and maybe your specialist is holding back on this. However, you are asked to really kind of reassess or think about things before kind of coming to the last or reaching the last conclusion. In connection with your relationships, now you've got the Page of Pentacles sitting here. This usually tells you that you have been very kind of like not connecting as much as what you have liked with those that are around you. And it could be that you've been holding back because you want to see or gauge what their feelings are or how they are about things. This may be a time of you really looking at it and saying, well, have I, given too much too soon? Do I need to wait a little bit longer? Chances are that you'll probably need to talk this out. Maybe you're, got a bit of a wall up at the moment, and maybe your partner really isn't reading it that way. This is a time to really break down a few little barriers and even bring forth a few little discussions, and not worry too much about what other people are thinking or doing. Now, for those that are single and looking, you may be finding that it's best just to look at things that are free. Don't go into, you know, spending heaps of money for these dating sites, or, you know, having to have these total makeovers or whatever, because what you need is actually going to come to you. And this is a time of, you know, kind of letting down some of those little, you know, fears or worries or concerns. Am I good enough? Am I, you know, can I do this? Yes, you can. Okay, just have a little bit more faith in yourself. And I do feel that you have the opportunity to meet some very wonderful people or brilliant people, okay, that'll bring you outside of your shell this month.